everyone, it's me, Cupie83. I have more things to show you from the Disney Princess Mystery Box sent to me from Hasbro. So this is Little Kingdom Belle and her Enchanted dining room set. So this is a classic Little Kingdom Belle. She's wearing her iconic yellow dress from the ballroom scene in Beauty and the Beast. The thing about Hasbro's Little Kingdom is that they are designed to have snap-on clothing and snap-on elements. So we see these roses here. You can easily take them off and put them in other parts of her dress that have a hole, like that. And there's one here and one here, and you'll see the holes look something like this. There's also one at the top of her head. And as far as clothing goes, you can take off the top. You could take off her skirt there, and you can even shimmy this off so you have just your character. Clearly she needs some clothing on her now. So all you have to do is put this back on, like so. Put her skirt back on. Okay, now this is the important thing. Before we put this back on, her arms, while it looks like they should move, they don't really move. Like, I feel like I thought they would like go up and down at the very least, but they don't really go up and down. So, unfortunately, they can't do that. And then for this top part, if you see that little indentation there, and there's a matching one inside the outfit, you just put this around her shoulders, press that little heart in, and she's all nice and dressed again. So all of these characters, be it Ariel, Belle, all the other ones in this collection, are designed to mix and match. So if you wanted Belle to wear Ariel's outfit, she probably could. If you wanted this Belle to wear this Belle's outfit, she could. So now we're gonna move her aside and talk about the Enchanted dining room set for Belle's Little Kingdom. This is the Belle that comes with this set. You'll see she's wearing a slightly different outfit than the classic Belle. This one has more gold tones in it. She has the same clip-on features. So she has this nice little thing. She has a spot in her hair. She has some spots in her dress. Also, if you have extra pieces and you want to snap them onto her dress, go for it. Her hair is pretty much, it's a little different. So you'll see this is classic Belle and this is the Be Your Guest Belle. So it's a little different. And I should mention her head does move freely. Her head has some really nice jointing. So this playset comes with a few different things. First off, it's shaped like Mrs. Potts, if you could not tell. It comes with a Lumiere right there. We have Chip right there. We have 3 little desserts. We have this little cup, which at first I didn't know what to do with it. Then we looked at some promo photos. And if you were to take the flower out of Belle's hair and stick this in there, it's like she's having a Mad Hatter party. And she's wearing a cup on her head. It comes with a removable dining table. And were we to remove Lumiere, a removable chair, so you could have this as the background, and then you could have more freedom to play if you move these outside of the playset. Now, if they're in the playset, it's kind of hard to fit more than one character in it. The nice thing about these guys is that they do sit. She, like the other Belle, can't actually sit comfortably under the table, but at least this looks like she's enjoying a fun little tea party, fun little dessert party. If you want her to stand, about one person can fit in this comfortably. So if you have other characters you want to play with, you may want to move the table out so in front of the playset so they can all interact. Lumiere here can, as advertised, hang from the chandelier. If you do something like this, something like that, he can hang from the chandelier, talk to Chip, all that good stuff. And one other feature that this has is that if you want the desserts to magically appear on the table, they can do that. You'll just drop one of them in Mrs. Potts' spout, and there's a heart on the side here, right there. If you just lift up on it, it'll open the secret door and your dessert will magically appear. All 3 of them will do this. And you just set it back up. So that's a cool, fun feature of this particular playset. So that is the Little Kingdom Classic Belle and the Enchanted Dining Room playset. I think this is a really cute set. I love tiny miniature things, and this is totally in that same like boat. One word of warning, if you're gifting this to a young child, as you've seen, there are lots of small parts. Be sure that if the child has younger siblings, babies, even pets, you might want to consider that when buying this for people, just because there are lots of small pieces and some of them do look tempting if you have someone who likes to taste their toys, that sort of thing. So definitely consider that before buying it. So this book was also in the Disney mystery box. It's The Art of the Disney Princess. It's a nice hardcover book. It's kind of like a coffee table book. Inside are lots of different prints from lots of different artists who have done Disney-inspired work. And it's really neat because it's not just, you know, a cell from Snow White or a graphic from, you know, a movie that was released in the past. It's literally an artist's interpretation of Disney and Disney princesses. So if this is story time with QP83. So there's an introduction by Glenn Keane. You'll see here, this is a Glenn Keane picture. That's about as traditional as you get in this book. Everything else is definitely an artist's take on the princesses, which keeps it very interesting. And there's a lot of cool stuff. So you'll see things like this. So Jasmine, Belle, a cool take on Mulan. Sometimes you'll see a blurb from the artist saying why they chose that particular princess as their inspiration, that sort of thing. Not everyone has a blurb, but there's some cool stuff. Like this is Snow White themed. We have Cinderella, or Aurora, Sleeping Beauty, Snow White, Cinderella. So there's some fun stuff. I like this one. I think that one's kind of cool. Kind of like a moody Snow White. And there's also some strange ones. So this one's really cool. It's like a gamer Snow White. We have some cute ones, like just very traditional and non-traditional at the same time. We even have some characters like Tiger Lily, because this particular artist decided Tiger Lily was someone they connected with. And if we go further into the book, I really like these as well. I think these are pretty awesome. So we have pixel arts. Lots of different stuff in this book. There's so many different artists, so many different styles. It's pretty awesome. And some of these you may have seen before. I feel like I've seen this before or something similar. There's even some like this which have dolls on them. Very pretty. Makes me want to try to use a Disney princess and take some photos of it. So that is the book. That is just a brief showcase of what you'll see in The Art of the Disney Princess. There's a lot of nice pictures. If you're someone who likes to thumb through coffee table books, because you'll always find something different, which is totally true. If you have a coffee table book, you just thumb through it periodically, it's like you always land on something you've never seen before, even if you've owned the book forever. So that's a quick look at The Art of the Disney Princess. You can find this wherever books are sold. It's definitely a great book to take a peek at. If you're a Disney collector, you want this in your collection. If you're just someone who likes art prints, you want this in your collection as well.